pollution and health are deeply connected in a sense, where the former causes harm to the latter, thus making both issues equally important. From the beginning, we have been educated to take care of our health. However, is it not ironic that when we grow older, own big businesses, we become complacent to our health? You only live once should echo in a more serious tone. By definition, air pollution is when chemicals, particulates, or biological materials causes discomfort, disease, or death to humans and damage other living organisms. In Malaysia, pollutants from the combustion of fossil fuels emitted by vehicles are leading causes of air pollution. In 2011, Malaysian roads witnessed more than 21 million registered vehicles. That number is very likely to be higher now. All of those cars are producing dangerous gases that are detrimental to our health. It is believed that 60% of air pollution is caused due to automobiles that run on these hydrocarbon-based fuels. The main culprit of this pollution is the incomplete combustion of these hydrocarbon fuels. This causes hydrocarbon to react with nitrogen oxides, NO2. Today, into the topic of hydrocarbon, we have invited two chemists from the Malaysian Institute of Chemistry, Dr. Nozahira binti Muhammad and Dr. Nur Fatihah binti Muhammad, to give the explanation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, thank you to Miss Aini Hafizah for inviting me today as one of chemists to discuss on our topic today. So back to the question from Miss Aini, what is a hydrocarbon? So basically, in general, a hydrocarbon is an organic chemical compound composed exclusively of hydrogen and carbon atoms. Hydrocarbons are burned or combusted primarily in engine, power plant, or heating system. Known more commonly as fossil fuels, the hydrocarbon humans are coal, natural gas, and petroleum products. If combustion were 100% efficient and all hydrocarbon contain only hydrogen and carbon, the sole byproduct would be water and carbon dioxide. They are unintended waste products. However, they cause environmental harm. Even carbon dioxide, which is natural part of our atmosphere, becomes a pollutant when released in excessive amount. The environmental liability associated with hydrocarbon provide incentive for the development of alternative energy sources. Okay, back to the question, how combustion hydrocarbon happen? So, hydrocarbon combustion refer to the chemical reaction where a hydrocarbon such as methane react with the oxygen to create carbon dioxide, water, and heat. Meanwhile, hydrocarbon fuel can undergo complete combustion or incomplete combustion depending on the amount of oxygen available. So how complete combustion happen? Complete combustion of a hydrocarbon fuel occur when there is a good supply of oxygen. It releases the maximum amount of energy and produce carbon dioxide and water. Meanwhile, incomplete combustion happen when the supply of air or oxygen is poor. Water is still produced, but carbon monoxide and carbon are produced. Less energy is released than during the complete combustion. For example, propane react with the less oxygen will produce carbon plus carbon monoxide plus water.
Thank you, Dr. Zahira. We will proceed to Dr. Fatihah for the explanation on how combustion of hydrocarbon affects the environment.
Fossil fuels are burned, they release nitrogen oxides into the atmosphere, which contribute to the formation of smoke and acid rain. The most common nitrogen-related compounds emitted into the air by human activities are collectively referred to as nitrogen oxide. Ammonia is another nitrogen compound emitted into the air primarily from agricultural activities but also from fossil fuels. Most of the nitrogen oxide released in Malaysia due to the human activity are from the burning of fossil fuels associated with the transportation and industry. The presence of excess nitrogen in the atmosphere in the form of nitrogen oxides or ammonia is deposited back onto land where it washes into nearby water bodies. These excess nutrients contribute to pollution, harmful algal blooms, and oxygen-deprived aquatic zones. Excess ammonia and low pH in these areas are toxic to aquatic organisms and affect their survival. The solution for this is to minimize the mice. Driving cars and trucks also produce significant amount of nitrogen oxides emissions. To help cut down on air pollution from cars, you can consolidate driving trips, carpool, or take public transportation such as buses and trains. When possible, consider walking or biking instead of driving. As you can see, this is the air pollution that has happened in this world. Therefore, let us together take care of the environment while deepening in studying the chemistry that is all around us. I think that's all from me. Goodbye and see you again.
That's a great explanation from Dr. Fatiha. I hope you will gain a new knowledge from those interviews. I'm Aini Hafiza. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and take care.